Imagine waking up to the sound of rushing water. Within minutes, the home you spent decades building vanishes. The road you take to work simply collapses. This isn't a scene from a Hollywood disaster movie. This is the reality right now for millions of people across the world. From Kenya and Nigeria to Sudan and South Africa, extreme floods are devastating communities. Disasters that used to happen once in a generation are now happening back to back. Floods are no longer a rare crisis. They are becoming Africa's new normal. So why is this happening? Why is the water rising so fast? It comes down to two major factors: climate change and rapid city growth. Let's start with climate change. Think of the atmosphere like a sponge. As the planet warms up, the air gets hotter. Hot air sucks up more moisture from the oceans. From every 1 degree Celsius warming, the air can hold up to 7% more water. Over the past 2 decades, this super sponge has been squeezing out water over the world in short, violent bursts. We call these flash floods. It's not just that it's raining more, is that a month's worth of rain is falling in just a few hours. The second problem is under our feet. Africa has the fastest growing cities in the world, but as we build, we replace soil and trees with concrete and asphalt. Soil acts like a natural sponge that drinks up rainwater. Concrete doesn't. When heavy rain hits a concrete city, the water has nowhere to go. Our old urban drainage systems are simply overwhelmed. They were built for the weather of the past, not the storms of today. The tragedy doesn't end when the rain stops. In fact, that's often when second disaster begins. When flood waters mix with overflowing sewage, it contaminates the drinking water supply. This creates a breeding ground for deadly waterborne diseases. Over the last few years, major floods across the continent have triggered massive spikes in cholera and typhoid. Furthermore, stagnant pools of water left behind become a perfect nursery for mosquitoes, leading to catastrophic surges in malaria. Families don't just lose their homes, they lose their livelihoods. Crops are washed away, leading to food shortages, and schools are destroyed, cutting off children's education. The economic damage takes years to repair, trapping communities in a cycle of poverty. But this isn't a hopeless story. We cannot stop the rain, but we can change how we prepare for it. The blueprint for survival relies on 5 key solutions. Better drainage system. We need to upgrade our city gutters and pipes, making them larger and keeping them clear of trash so water could flow away safely. We also need wetland restoration. Nature already has the best defense system. Wetlands, swamps, and mangroves act like giant sponges that naturally absorb flood waters. Protecting and restoring them is our cheapest and most effective shield. Again, early warning systems. Imagine getting a text message 24 hours before a flood hits, telling you exactly where to go. Simple, localized cell phone alerts save thousands of lives by giving families time to evacuate. Also, we need flood-resistant infrastructure. We must build roads, bridges, and homes that are elevated or designed to let water pass through without collapsing. And finally, we must stop constructing on waterways. This is crucial. When we build houses in natural riverbeds or floodplains, we are blocking the water's natural path. We must strictly enforce zoning laws to keep people out of harm's way. Adapting to this new normal requires action from everyone, from international leaders funding climate resilience to local government enforcing building laws, every citizen keeping their local drains clean. The climate has changed and our cities must change with it. Flood disasters don't have to be a routine. By building smarter and working with nature, we can protect our homes, save lives, and turn the tide against the new normal. Adapt, protect, rebuild. Let's build a flood-resistant Africa.